I know. It's been a while and you missed me. But in all fairness though, because this game has so many cutscenes, it gets a bit tedious and man, that form was amazing. Yeah. I mean, you're about to see what I mean. We're just gonna go to a cutscene now. At what point is like, you pick up the controller, put it down, pick it up, put it down, it's like, I don't know. It's not so much, it's not as bad as you think it is, but the issue I have really is the amount of cutscenes in it just gets a bit obnoxious after a while. But that's not why I stopped. It's the reason I stopped is because for a while is because one, I was kind of enjoying my life as much as I could, and two, yeah, it just goes back to the cutscenes. There's just too many. Let's have a little look around. No, it doesn't look like Johnny is here.
Where's Ocelot?
But yeah, in the meantime, instead of playing this, I was playing other games. Like I played a bit of Clock Tower. I said that incorrectly. Clock Tower. I've also been playing Elden Ring. Oh my fucking god! Like the DLC. It's taken me a while to get onto that, but I'm fucking up. I'm just in the middle of like grinding up, so I can sort of like get a little bit strong enough to fight Promise Consort Radon, because he is shredding my asshole.
I'll tell my men to start pulling out.
Not yet.
I should really be listening to this, shouldn't I?
The intruder's still at large.
I'm sorry, there are just more interesting things going on. It's not to say this is bad necessarily. It's just the game itself. The Metal Gear franchise, they're all great. It's just this one sort of gets a bit of a bad rap, and I think 4 as well. But it is mostly because of like the extended cutscenes. They do get a bit fucking much, and it's like some of these things. Obviously, a lot of it is really complex ideas. You're about to see what I mean later on. Half this game is gameplay, and the other half is literally just fucking cutscenes.
High voltage currents.
Also, I don't know if anyone heard that with me talking over, but there was a little cut when Solidus was speaking on the radio there.
From inside the room, and it's no job for bare hands.
All right.
Well, he can always use his shirt, surely.
One more thing.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done. I want half the
Don't
money.
see
for
me.
Of course. That was.
I'm impressed by Raiden. He's a lot more stealthy than I am.
that. We start living for ourselves after this. If there's anyone who wants to stay here, I want you to
Gladly. Gerlukovich soldier.
Some of this stuff, I mean, this bit here, this seems a bit like a compromise in some respects. Not that it's good or bad. It's just that between
It's your life.
what is being stated and what is being done gameplay-wise, I think a little bit more can be done. Like maybe we sort of follow her. Do you know what I mean? Like it gives us movement instead of us sort of standing here being stationary.
I'm in front of the room where they're keeping the president.
Everything all right?
No sign of flooding, but I can't get close to the door. The floor is electrified.
Just like the
test
first
it.
game.
You'll be bacon.
Whoa.
Any suggestions?
Deja vu.
Remember the Shadow Moses VR training?
Take out the circuit panel?
Which
right.
I did
But
a
there's no way
video
into the
on
room.
with Metal Gear Solid Ground
Try
Zero, which you
ventilation
can
ducts.
check out.
Yeah, I think I see one.
Look for a launcher. You can guide it through the duct into
Did
the
he
room.
just say a
Then
launcher?
target the circuit panel. Got it.
Right, but make sure you don't hit the president.
The president
God,
is
the president
wired
there
with
looks so
nano
fucking
machines.
undignified.
If we know the frequency,
He was just 2 seconds
I
away
can
from
raise
shitting
him.
himself.
We've tried that repeatedly, but there's no response. It looks like the walls.
Well,
have
that's
a
that.
built-in
That's that
radio
solid
shield.
idea out of the window.
So that's why Ames lost
Good thing they
contact
considered
with
it though.
him.
Very
If you
convenient
need
for
to
the
confirm
writers.
his position, you can log into the node.
Understood.
Locate a remote control missile launcher first.
That's a great idea, Colonel. You're so smart. This is Mr. Smarty Pants. Alright, now see if you can follow me on this one. Raiden means lightning. So this electricity. Look. It did not work. Hurry up. Yeah! Get this goodie. What is it? The Nakaka first. Let's see if we're gonna shoot these cameras out. Rainbow disco lights. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Chef Crackety. No. 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 It doesn't work. Oh. What are these cameras made out of? Unacceptable. What's over here? Chef G. Grenades. What's over here? Is that a nerd? Yeah. What's over here? Show me. Tell me. It's the president. Is he kipping? While standing up? Good on ya. That's skill, that, or weird dedication to the Pledge of Allegiance. That's a weird fucking tradition at the start of the day, innit? Are you ready? Oh, nailed it. What skill and dedication? Nikata. Nikakata. Right, so let's get this done. Yeah, safe enough distance in case I accidentally blow myself up. Ooh, I think I should have gone left on that last bit. But fourth time's the charm. But I might explore just a little bit. I'm saying that because it's true and not because I'm just bad at steering this thing. We'll get there. Yeah, we made it! Alright, let's take out that generator. Just be careful with the president. No.
What the hell happened? Right.
I thought he'd be safe. I didn't do anything. Right, he's awake, so you saw that he ran into it. He ran into me.
Right, what's going on?
You idiot.
Right.
You idiot.
Right.
Why would you do that? You all saw it. He ran into me. Please let this be the last time. Come on.
What is that?
He's cowering like a bitch. Oh, hold on. Wait, why has he survived that, but he didn't survive the initial one? Oh. I mean, I'm glad it's done now. You don't want to know how many times it took me to do that, but that's outrageous, that. How has he survived that time, being next to the explosion, but not this time? Oh yeah, by the way, I hope you all like cutscenes, because that's basically the rest of the video now.
President Johnson.
You know, however long this video ends up being, just look at the time code, and just like what it is now, and you'll probably know what I mean now when I say sometimes this game is fucking exhausting.
Kind of sick joke. I thought you
That's the voice of Orador. Yeah, it is. From Legacy of Kain. Oh, because they've recently done the remasters.
What are you? What the?
Excuse you?
You're a man? Well, who are you?
Foxhound, sir.
Foxhound? I see.
What is up with this guy?
Now
This
things are
game is very
starting to make a little
prophetic.
sense.
It told the future, well in advance, about the president being the pervert.
Switch over to nano communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we've got to give those animators a break, because fuck me, a 23-hour shift is
read
too
me,
long,
sir?
which is 3 hours more than what
Yes.
James Cameron makes his
Mr.
animators work for his
President, the
bullshit
terrorists
blue
have
movies.
managed to input the
Please,
code
I've been
sequence
here for so long,
necessary
I
for
haven't seen
launching
my
a
family. I
nuclear
just want to see them
strike.
for 5
That's
minutes.
correct.
Please,
I punched the sequence
I've missed
in
my own
myself.
wedding.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago...
True,
my answer would be
internalized
yes.
voice,
Right
Raiden.
now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
Whoa, watch out. Lex Luthor, everyone. Seriously,
The real
that was a
power
hard
is in
line
the
in the
Patriots' hands.
Justice League Unlimited
The
cartoon when he's
Patriots?
beating
The truth
the ever
behind
living
this
shit out
country.
question.
I'm
But
not
the thing is,
surprised
though,
you've never
this
heard
is somewhat telling of its
Very
time
few
when it
are
came
aware
out,
of their
because
existence,
You remember like 20 years ago, there was always this sort of alluring idea of this like secretive, shadowy cabal pulling the strings behind the scenes of like the presidents or whatever. And there'd be, I used to have this idea in my head. Any president that'd come in that would have these ideas, they'd be sat down into a room full of like just private, secretive men, and they play the Zapruder film, but like they play it from an angle that's never been seen before. And in it, we see a guy with a rifle. He looks at the camera, waves, takes a shot, bam. And then, like when the reality of it all sets in, the film stops. The guys look at the president, whoever it is, say, "What are your policies? Whatever you want them to be." And by looking at, and by the current affairs of things are now, I don't think there is that sort of shadowy secret cabal or anything, because, in all honesty, in reality, while the idea of a shadowy, like, mastermind chess players is very alluring, very interesting, very captivating, a lot of the times, honestly, it's just luck.
The Patriots.
You know what I mean? Like, people just have luck on their side. And because other people, for the most part, sort of overlook a lot of things, like,
no one knows who the Patriots really are.
You know, with the whole sort of Epstein class angle going on, it's not looking good and it's very damning, but it's like a lot of people sort of overlook that because, oh, well, they upset the people I don't like. And it's like, I mean, if you want to go around sort of being the kind of person who perpetuates misery to other people, I don't know how, I mean, apparently you can sleep with yourself, but it makes you a bit of a shitty fucking person, and, you know, there's nothing I can really sort of say or do to change your mind about that if you're just eager to sort of like overlook the Epstein class. You know what I mean? Even though you get nothing out of it. But a lot of times, it's luck, it's people being stupid.
You'll understand.
You know, vast majority of people being stupid. And I'd say a bit of apathy is involved in that as well. Because over here in the UK, you know, Prince, well, Andrew, wherever his last name is being fucking prosecuted and like fucking punished for what he's done. Over in America,
he actually wants to challenge
nothing like that has happened. Like, you know, there's just all these fucking cover-ups, and you know, fucking, it's a real fucking convenient that they managed to cover up all the people, all the perpetrators, supposedly, allegedly, perpetrators, but they managed to like leak all the fucking details of all the victims. Really strange, but really fucking funny, that, innit? You know, that wasn't a fucking accident. Those people are trying to send a fucking message to people. Right? Let's not be dumb. And adding on to that, the idea of like, well, you can't prosecute all these people because then the system would fall apart. So, well, then the system is fucking corrupt. You need a new system, mate. That's what that tells you. You don't stand there all passive and like, well, there's nothing we can do or whatever. That's why these people get away with this stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, the system is obviously so fucked that it lets people like this get off scot-free, basically. And the sad thing is as well, in years to come, people are probably going to look back on, well, I mean, fucking, hopefully they will. Hopefully there are people around to look back on during this time. And they'll say, you had the clearest examples of corruption right in front of you, and no one did anything. No one did anything about it. That is disgraceful. And no, like this, what I'm saying isn't supposed to be a sort of idea of just, oh, think of your children in years to come, blah blah blah. It's not about that. But it's like sometimes
when acting on his own, he started an incident.
There is a bit of, sometimes in your life you need a bit of not giving a fuck what people think, but sometimes you need to sort of think a little bit and go, how will I be remembered? Do you know what I mean? And it's fucking sad. And I get it for a lot of people. They're in positions where they can't really do anything. Do you know what I mean? They're not lawyers, they're not politicians, they're not anything. But even then, people who sort of like aren't in those positions, they don't speak out about it. They don't fucking call this shit out. Do you know what I mean? I'm not even necessarily talking about big political commentators. I'm talking about like smaller people. There are smaller people who do call this out and see it for what it is. Do you know what I mean? A lot of people are really fucking displeased by this bullshit. But you know, there are so many people who are so invested in this sort of corruption predicate, not to the deep level that they themselves are necessarily complicit as commentators into the sort of Epstein circle class. Do you know what I mean? They're not that deep into
thought
it,
he
but there are sort of
That's the story given to the general
sort of trickle down effects
Following his
this-
resignation,
of-
the Patriots selected me,
Not a chance.
their
Of
new
the,
pawn for the presidency.
modus
But that would mean that
operandi
the presidential race was...
that
was
they
quite
sort
a
of benefit
show,
from.
wasn't it?
That's why they don't really
It was
sort of
a
criticize it that
well-scripted
much,
drama staged
or
by
at
the
all,
Patriots
rather, in
for
many
the benefit of
cases.
the
You
public.
know what I mean?
Even
It's
the
very
Democrats and
negligible.
Republicans
Most
were
people
dancing to
who are
the
too dumb to sort of
Patriots'
get
tune.
it, sort of
Everything
keep going
went
back to these
according to
people,
plan,
and
but
the
for
people
one
who benefit
exception.
off it are going to change their ways, because
Following
one, they're
his
too
resignation,
deeply in,
Solidus Health was scheduled
they
to
even,
failure,
yeah, they're
bringing
too
about
deeply
his
in, they generally
untimely
believe
death.
it, or,
Capped.
Correct.
you know,
before
but the
Patriots
major
could
problem is
execute
that
their
there's
plot,
such a business
Solidus went
incentive. I
underground
think that was
to
something I
help
saw.
Ocelot.
Yeah,
As
there
he
was something I saw the
avoided
other day.
pursuit,
I think it was a
Solidus gained
student in
control
India
of
who's
Dead
been a
Set,
doctor, and they
winning
did
over
like
Colonel
AI
Dulukovich's outfit. From
generated
there, he
content,
bided his time,
mostly at MAGA
knowing that
people.
his opportunity would soon
And
arrive.
it proved. I think the person came away with
Completion of the new
within a
Metal
couple
Gear
weeks,
project.
a
An
couple
opportunity
100,000,
that would even
a
his
couple
odds
100,000
against the
grand to pay for
Patriots.
their
By stealing the Patriots' most valued project.
Sorry, I'm just
he
messing
would be
around with
able
the
to
two
place
characters.
them
I shouldn't
in a
be
very
doing that too
uncomfortable
much.
position. It's the
To pay
only
for their
chance he
university
has for survival.
fees.
Once he has the
You know,
new
they overdo it
Metal
with MAGA
Gear,
people. When
he'll
they try doing it
declare
with sort
war
of like
against the
more
Patriots.
left-wing liberal
Needless
people,
to say,
no,
he
those
must be
people saw through it and just like put it down
Metal Gear is
immediately.
already
So
operational.
No, not yet.
there is a clear
What you
divide
saw
there in
was
terms of
Metal
intelligence,
Gear Ray,
gullibility,
hijacked 2 years ago
believability,
from the
and what
Marines
people
by
are
Ocelot.
easily
That was not the
and what
new
people
Metal
are
Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
able to be predicated
Right
on.
here.
I think on the one hand
You're
it's kind of funny,
standing
but on the
in
other hand I kind
To
of
be
feel
more
bad for those
precise,
people because
this
they're very
entire big
vulnerable.
shell facility
Do you know
is
what I
the new
mean?
Metal
It's like
Gear.
those people who
What'd you
get
say?
like
No,
images
I'm
of
quite
celebrities
serious.
and put them on
The
like
upper
AI
structure that you've
models and
seen is camouflage,
do
designed to
explicit
represent an offshore
simulated
cleanup facility. The main structure
actions
extends from the
that
foundation
the
all the way
people
down to the
involved
ocean
can
floor.
sort
The
of
connecting elevator
choke
is
the chicken
located on the B2
with.
floor of the shell.
The thing is, I
one
feel
core.
genuinely bad for those
Arsenal
people
Gear.
because
That's the code
I
name
think to myself,
for the new
when those people were
Metal
young,
Gear.
when they were kids,
Arsenal?
when they were imagining or had dreams or aspirations about being an astronaut,
That's right.
being a firefighter,
Arsenal.
being a
We're
police
talking
officer,
about an
being
impregnable
Batman,
fortress
or
carrying a
whatever,
load of over a
that
couple of thousand missiles,
in their wildest
including
dreams, their
nuclear
childhood
warheads,
selves
all
couldn't imagine
protected
themselves
by a
being in
horde
such
of
a
mass-produced Metal Gear
in such a
ray
way.
units.
Do you know what I mean? In such a degrading fashion
ray unit was
to do
originally
that.
designed
I
for
mean,
the
that's where you
Marines
are
to
in
be
life.
used
Instead
as
of
a
being
countermeasure against the
successful,
Metal Gear
happy,
variations throughout the world.
and not necessarily
The
affluent, but happy
Patriots
in
had
yourself.
Ray redesigned
You know,
to protect the new Arsenal Gear.
you sort of get satisfaction by
anti-Metal Gears
simulating
regarding a
or
Metal Gear.
recreating
Ironic,
fake
isn't it?
people
That's not all.
to sort of
Arsenal Gear has
alleviate
full
the sense
access
of
to the
loneliness
military's
and
tactical
powerlessness
network,
you have.
giving it the ability to exercise absolute
Do you know what I mean? It's
control
really fucking
over our
sad, and I
nation's
think,
armed
you know,
forces.
childhood
Not to mention
them
our
would
nuclear
fucking, if they
armament.
knew that
In
was their
short,
future, they would
Arsenal
fucking
was
cry
created
in
to be the
despair.
core of our
It reminds me a lot of
country.
Ryan Gosling's character in
Weapon?
Blade Runner 2049,
You're not
where
seeing the full picture.
all he has at home is that
Arsenal Gear
hologram
is more
lady.
than just a military tool.
You know, I mean, it won't be too long till it's
It
just
is a
holograms
means
now,
to
but there are a
preserve
lot of
the
people who
world as
just
it is. It
fixate
will
on
establish
like
a new form of control.
AI
The
conversations or
Patriots
just
will use it to keep their
pixelated
place as the
people,
country's
and that's,
true
you know, you
rulers.
sort of look at that
Right
life
now,
and you're
they
not
feel
meant to look at it and
pressured
think
and
that's a life to live. That's it's
They
a really
fear
sad,
an
you know,
overabundance of
everyone there is
digital
smiling
information.
and they're happy with
The world
themselves or
will drown
whatever.
in the coming
But you can
flood
see
of
sort of like the
information.
pain in his
They
eyes
are
that this
with
is
it.
all he can get. The level of
Arsenal
loneliness,
plans
and that's not a
include
life
a
that's
system
very
to digitally
aspirational
manage the
for a lot
flow
of
of
people.
information,
But
making it possible to
that's
shape
a
the
reality
truth
for a lot of
their
people.
own
People who are
purposes.
obsessed
In
over
short,
like
the Arsenal
video game
system
characters
is the
or
key to their
whatever
supremacy.
sort of like
The key?
Yes. The GW
dynamic
system
that sort of
is the
reveals
Patriots' trump
a
card.
profound
Arsenal
level
Gear will
of
be fully
loneliness
operational when
in
GW
people.
is
So that's why
successfully
whenever I
integrated.
see or hear
Once
about people
operational,
sort of
it will
complain
be
that like
completely
a
new
digital
form of power
character,
for
you
the
know,
Patriots to wield.
a set of
I had
pixels
hoped to see
isn't
the
hot enough for
project
them,
from them,
I feel sad
so
for
that I
those
would be in
people.
a
Do you know what I
strong
mean?
bargaining
Because those are
position.
lonely,
Bargain for
desperate,
what?
vulnerable
I'd
people,
hoped to
and there are other
trade my
people in
way into
positions,
their ranks.
you know, commentators
Solidus
who take
preferred
advantage of
rebellion.
those fucking people.
Outer
They don't
heaven.
say anything to try to
His
help those
plan to
people, to
unleash
sort
a
of get out of
nuclear
that
blast over the skies of
psychological
Wall Street,
trap that they're
break
in.
the Patriots' control
You know?
over the business community.
I think it's real fucking
It's
shameful
also a key factor
that that's a
in this
way
offensive
to make
effort.
money.
Outer heaven?
You know, exploiting
Listen,
people's
there
loneliness
isn't
instead
much
of going,
time.
look,
The
you need to sort
football
yourself
serves
out.
as the
And there are
key for
people, but
activating
to
Arsenal
credit
gear.
where it's due,
I've
there are
already
people who say
input
to
the
not do
necessary
that,
code sequence.
sort of fix yourself up,
It
but some of
won't
those
be long
people give
before
other
GW
shitty bits of
begins to
advice.
establish connections
So,
with other external systems, and Arsenal gear becomes
I don't
fully
necessarily know what the
operational.
answer is
Stop
myself.
them before that happens. That is your role.
Like, If you want to give any answer,
You've
at
got
best
to
you want to
find
give the
Emma
correct
Emmerich.
answer.
She's the
instead
only
of
one
some
who
vague
can stop that thing
speculation.
once it's been
But
activated.
Emma.
things aren't as black and white as
She's the
everyone would like them
system
to be. It's not a
programmer
fairy
for Arsenal
tale
gear.
world
I
we
believe
live in.
she's somewhere on level B1.
It's very
the core of this
complicated, and
building.
sometimes the
I
simple
thought the
answer does
levels
work,
below
but
us were
sometimes there are
flooded.
other
I'm sure
aspects
they
of it
won't
that
let her
come
die
with that.
just
You know what I
yet,
mean?
as
If
she's the only
you,
remaining
for example,
programmer for
like
this project.
there's this idea in
According
this
to
sort
Ocelot,
of
she
manosphere
was
thing,
being
like
held in a
depression doesn't
locker room
exist,
located
but there are a
in the
load of men
northwest
out
part
there,
of level
more on
B1.
average, sort of
Cut
checking
transmission
out
and
in the
get moving.
world. Do you know what I mean? That doesn't help those men. That doesn't help them. You know? So that's...
This is card 4. It'll give you access.
But
all
there
the
are
way
other
to
aspects
location.
related to that sort of manosphere idea
this to
that
her
people
when
sort
you
of get
find
latched
it.
onto,
What
and
is
they
it?
find
A
themselves,
program
they
for
could one
disrupting
day
the control
get attached to
functions between
believing that
DW and
idea
Arsenal gear. Take Emma
that
to
is
the
detrimental
computer
to other
room
men.
on level
I've had a lot
B2.
on my mind
Shell
lately.
1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie, a biological weapon designed
Foxdie?
to
It's like
select
MGS1
the
all over again.
personnel for the specific
Foxdie.
genetic code.
But why do you have it?
I've missed
Patriots
everything
had it
they've
engineered
said.
as a failsafe. And
Ah,
Ocelot forgot to search me.
regrettable.
You've got to hurry. That disc is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal. Well, I've told you everything you need to know. There's only one thing that remains to be done.
I can't believe I talked all the way throughout Vorodor's succulent voice.
Now, kill me.
What the?
Oh, he
No
wants to
time
check out
argue.
too!
The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's your role! Pull! No! Do it!
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or is it ex-president?
I'm pretty sure it's
president.
former
Why did
president,
you-
but seriously, how did you make
my
that
finger
shot
must have
without hitting
slipped.
Raiden? I mean, it's feasible, but Ocelot,
I'll
you are
see
one
you
skillful
around,
bastard.
Carrier boy.
He's too much of a twink to be a boy.
Forget him. He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion. My only real choice is to put an end to this charade. Let me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
You don't even have that, mate.
What are
You
you?
have no clue.
Find
Oh my
Emma.
goodness.
Stop Arsenal! This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
Mission failed. I couldn't save the president. Which is kind of good because you're a disgusting pervert. Actually, I think Ocelot did the world a favor.
This should be fun. Well worth the wait.
I think we're all fully aware that this is not the type of channel where you can joke about that sort of stuff.